Hi everyone, this is Slashot. Today I farmed more challenge point currency by taking on the limited time event, and I'm able to now obtain just enough to buy one weapon. So I'm thinking of getting this weapon for Elwin to show everyone my current box. I'm focusing mostly on PvE still. Luna, Ledin, Cherry, Chloe, Leon, Young Jessica, Elwin, Shafaniel, Liana, Sophia, and a not yet fully mastered Basil. I actually got Liana and Basil today, and I already geared up Liana. Basil not fully upgraded yet. There's good enough equipment on some of them. Like Ledin has Oath of Justice, so it may not be worth it to upgrade to his Bastion slot. The other Bastion slot from the exclusive gear, which give him revival once he kills some enemy. The problem with that is, for most contents, if I can already one-shot the enemy units, he's likely not to die. For very hard challenge content or PvE contents, timeless trial, etc., he may not be able to even one-shot the enemy. So then the weapon is useless, and the other weapon give only 5% defense and 5% magic defense, so that he can get a revival effect, which lasts one turn if he kills the enemy. So for example, if he counterattack and kills the enemy, he gets revival. So if the next enemy kills him, he can revive. So this make him able to take, let's say, 2 to 3 hits, and that might be really good. I think that is good, but it's not a must-have right now. Given that I've taken down all level 70 dragons except Thunder Dragon, and I need actually Elwin is invested to take down that level 70 Thunder Dragon. I've taken down all the level 65 Eternal Temple, and having that other exclusive gear for Legend doesn't do anything in those fights, because they're mostly just bosses. There's then just Timeless Trial, and I'm doing fine. I'm clearing SSS Timeless Trial multiple times in a week. Sometimes the last one SSS is really hard because I didn't have Basil, but now that I'll invest in Basil, I think we'll be doing just fine as well. So this makes things kind of awkward for Ledin to actually get his exclusive gear that I've been actually pushing the contents so far without it. There's also Ancient Beckoning, which is again just bosses, right? So there are very little ads that Ledin will kill. So maybe it will help in some drawing battle, level 70 drawing battle, or level 65 drawing battle. I'm doing all the level 60 drawing battle right now. But if we have allies that bring Tierris, I don't have Tierris, right? Bring a 6-star Tierris, Ledin will not die. So that weapon also is not as useful for me, right? So it doesn't give me enough incremental lift, especially when I have Ledin fully geared. On the contrary, Elwin doesn't have a weapon, and this is limiting his attack. I do have a Seal Guardian on Leon, but sometimes I bring them both. For example, I bring them both in Valkyrie fight. I bring them both in Phoenix fight. And I've cleared a level 65 once, but eventually I need to take on a level 70. So Elwin's weapon would help me, so I don't have to switch gears. There's also the added advantage that the exclusive gear for Elwin give you a free clock enchant, basically. So that you can bring, for example, Roar to the dragon fight. You can roar the dragon. The dragon give I think the level 70 dragon could potentially buff himself back to back, or every other turn, right? When Roar has a cooldown of 2 turns, you can't really debuff, but when the clock enchant on the weapon actually trigger, you can roar again, right? Or you can even bring, if I awaken him, I can bring faction buff plus 2 attack skills and cycle them and constantly do high DPS, right? So there are lots of tricks in this, and I think I'll get the most from Elwin's exclusive weapon for my current progression. Now, for other people, they may prefer to get Shafaniel's exclusive helmet, which has 30% chance after taking a turn to add 1 to the cast range as well as 1 to the AoE span. And that's really good as well. But it won't help me take down hard PvE contents. It's good in PvP, but I don't think it's required from me at this point. And there is also Cherry's exclusive here, which is the worst of all. I won't even talk about it. Right, so let's look at the exclusive gears and look at the Secret Realm store. Right, Elwin's very, very good. 30% chance to decrease cooldown by 5. Extremely helpful. Right, let's look at. I don't even have the Harto, so let's just ignore this. I don't have Lana. Lana's is the best in slot for her. Because I believe she does bonus damage against units with debuff, something like that. And so inflicting 1 powerful debuff is extremely strong. And if you also give her her best in slot weapon, I forgot how to pronounce it, but it started with the letter A, I believe. It also will stun the enemy if the enemy has debuff. So it's a guaranteed stun. And so this is actually fantastic for Lana, but I don't have Lana. Too bad. This is okay. Very interesting for PvP. So it actually has make her actually quite interesting. This is best in slot for Matthew. My Matthew is not that heavily invested. Altimotor, this is also his best in slot, and I do not even have it. I do have Sonya, but this is kind of weird. I think arguably Steel Guardian is still better. It does fixed damage, like using her int if I'm attacking melee, which is quite awkward. Juggler's Gift is the single most important exclusive gear in this game because this is mandatory for Juggler to be effective. I do have Juggler. He's like level 1. And I haven't invested in him. I need 4 ruins to invest in him, and I will need massive amount of class upgrade material. I just don't have him as a priority right now. I will eventually upgrade him later when I start to do more PvP, but I'm a little bit more casual for now. Just taking it easy. Just reaching level 70 soon. Liffany, this is also Liffany's best gear. It's the same effect as Spirit Boot, so you can move again, but Spirit Boot cannot be worn by, I think, Holy and Mage and etc. So this is her best in class equipment, best in slot equipment. When hit with the melee attack enter battle, deal fixed damage to one enemy. I'm not sure if this is Rachel's best in slot. Arguably, Tenyo's robe may still be just as good. Emmerich. I don't even have Emmerich. This is the worst exclusive gear ever. When attacking and turn battle, you take fatal damage, you will not die. But you revive with like 40 HP or something. So this is garbage. Like it's really not good. Unless you pair with Tiaris, so you get killed, you revive, you still heal from Healing Light, from Tiaris, the 6-star Tiaris Healing Light. But still, I think it's way worse than Last Rites. And Last Rites is the best light armor, period, on everybody. And I don't have Last Rites, so I will wait. I don't think I need this. This is actually quite interesting. You make Haim a part of the Princess team, and he can get 1 more stack of the buff, so he can gain more intelligence. Definitely his best in slot. I have him just at level 60 as a teleport box, so I will not invest in this. This is mentioned as mentioned earlier. This is the best in slot helmet for Shafani. Extremely good. 30% chance after moving, taking action, to gain +1 skill range and +1 span. This is fantastic as an AoE hero. If you bring her to PvP, if you max her 6 stars, she has 0 cooldown on Decimate, and you can just keep casting that on enemies to silence them with 50% chance. You can also use Demolish with like a 4-span AoE coverage plus a 4 range casting range, right? So it's like a Lana type of casting range in span, right? And you can just demolish the enemy and remove lots of debuffs, and you can silence them as well. And so this is just amazing. This is amazing. It's not a priority for me because, again, I think I need Elwin to help me beat a lot of the harder contents like level 70 Eternal Temples, level 70 Thunder Dragon, and some challenge events would be made trivial with a 6-star Elwin. Just go there and self-heal and take on everybody. This has to wait. Chefanios has to wait. Lanford, no comment. I don't have Lanford. Freya special is kind of weird because it does magic defense, so this is weird if you have her as a Lancer unit. Now meta. Like really? Isn't this the same as Goddess Left Hand? Yeah, this is the same as Goddess Left Hand. Wait, no. This is a... Wait, it is a weapon. What is the difference between this and the Goddess Left Hand? The Goddess Left Hand also disable... Okay, let's read it. I'm confused. I have Goddess Left Hand on Liana right now. Oh, instead of plus int is plus healing, but the rest is the same, right? Reduce enemy mobility by 2, which actually disable guard. So it's not that very special. It just gives her more intelligence, so she can do more AoE damage instead of doing more healing. But if you do AoE damage, then it doesn't trigger. Yeah, it does not trigger. And this is only after attacking. Trial of Faith, arguably the best in slot beside Oath of Justice for Ledin. After killing an enemy, gain effect, block 1 instance of fatal damage, then restore hero's HP to its previous amount. Only 1 revival can be triggered in the status for 1 turn. This effect can only trigger once per 2 turns. So this is basically made for Ledin to use Divine Guard, sit there, tank the enemy come with 2 and 3 hard-hitting units. For example, the Flyer Generals in some joint battle, level 65 joint battle, for example, right? And you put Ledin out there, Ledin will counter and kill one, but it's going to get weaker if you don't have Tyrus, passively healing him. And then the second one comes and the third one comes, he'll die, right? But if he kills the first one, then he gains this buff that will last 1 turn. In the next turn, if you didn't die, in the next turn you end turn, then this disappears, right? But this is very, very good because it gives him a much needed revival skill similar to Vargas and Landius, right? As a buff though, so this could be removed in PvP fights. But in PvP fights, nobody will charge at your Ledin and die, right? So this is completely useless in PvP. It's just for PvE. So it's not bad. It's not bad for some content, but I've cleared those contents, at least most of them, without it. At this point in time, I don't think it's absolutely required. It's nice to have. This effect can only trigger once per 2 turns, so that's kind of weird too. Like, what if you take on 1 wave, you heal up, you take on the second wave, and then you die in the second wave? We'll see. Angelina's best in slot. When triggering Act again, she has multiple, like at least 3 different skills and effects that will triggering Act again. And by doing so, she'll lose a stack of affection buff. And this equipment helmet makes her retain the duration of the affection buff, but it can only be triggered once per 3 turns, right? So it will help her mitigate at least 1 reduction in the affection buff that's on her if she triggers Act again. Egbert is weird because it's a plus range, plus span, great, but the triggering condition is odd. You have to attack and deal damage first. So what if I'm just AoEing, I'm not attacking, then it doesn't trigger. I have to attack first, then it triggers. But if I'm attacking first, I'm already in 2 range of the enemies. So who made this? This is so weird, right? This one I don't have. Oh, I do have her. Not bad. Not gonna invest in her. This is best in slot for Zarita. I think most people who play her in PvP actually have this. Give her more HP, and after taking action, if no friendly units are within 2 block radius, restore 20% HP. Dispel 1 debuff. Fantastic. With her own faction buff, she heals 40% HP every turn. That's just insane. Lambda. This is an interesting one. So, for each target damage, if you cast AoE, then you might have up to 5 targets. So you have 50% probability to reduce cooldown by 5. So Lambda will just keep casting AoE nonstop. And I don't have Lambda, so never mind. Silver Wolf. When initiating battle, if you have twice as many buffs as the enemy you attack, you can attack first. Huh. I think this is his best in slot, and I do not have him invested. So, I have gone through every single exclusive gear. I hope that is a good overview for everyone's purpose. And now, based on all these deductions and the points made, and the prioritization for our own team, for my team, I'm going to buy Elwin's special gear, special weapon. And weapon is going to give me the most stats boost as well. It's going to give me attack plus 10%. When dealing skill damage, 30% chance to decrease cooldown by 5. Let's do this. Alright. Let's make sure we do this properly. Elwin special. Yes! Fantastic! Okay, let's now upgrade Elwin's gear. Let's see. No regret. We still need heavy armor on. We need good heavy armor on Elwin and Leon. Arguably, I'll talk about that after. Right, so let's forge this weapon. Oh, I need 3 epic scroll. So I need 3 epic martial spirit, not scroll, epic spirit. Epic martial spirit, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm now short on those martial spirits, but that's fine. So we shall do an enchant first. Let's see what it is. We are hoping for high attack enchant. Come on, give me good enchant. What the hell is this? This is not a staff. Okay, we definitely need re-enchanting this. Okay, this is better. This is better, but not good enough. Because 21% is only like 5% attack, right? Like even less, because he has almost 500 attack right now at 4-star with max bonds, almost max bonds. I think I had max bonds, but like that's nothing, right? Like 21 is nothing. It's like 5%, less than 5%. So we're gonna enchant. We're gonna go back to the enchant once we upgrade the stars. No, okay, strengthen first. So, oh jeez, oh Jesus. Damn it. We'll have to buy from the guild. I think we'll wait for tomorrow. We don't have to do this today. But we'll farm this tomorrow, and we'll upgrade this to 6 stars. Farm some more. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fail. Okay, so we don't have enough on these. Damn. Yeah, because we were farming it earlier today for the accessories and we didn't farm enough, unfortunately. That's totally fine. We'll just farm more tomorrow. We'll farm more tomorrow, and we're missing one here and one here. We're short on guild store metals because I need it for some other class upgrade material for Basel, and also for hard bonds. So we will wait, and we'll keep farming these tomorrow. Right now, it's still much better than the sword. Right? If you put the sword here, let's compare the stats. Plus 251, plus 275. So if I upgrade one more level, it's going to do amazing. And let's enchant the full moon to get better stats. We need like 10% attack or something. Huh. Yeah, this is arguably better than the last one by sacrificing 2 attack. We still need higher percentage attack. Come on, give me a high attack percentage. Nope. %8 attack. That is better than 19. We'll take this. So let's look at the stats now, right? So it is better for sure. We'll do some more tomorrow probably to try to get high percentage and another flat increase, right? For example, 8% attack, 16 attack, right? And on my cherry I have something like 7% attack and 18 attack, right? So we want kind of at least 2 boost, but we'll live with this for now. I also need to re-enchant the Apex Boots so it gives us more attack instead of defense. We can get up to 10% attack. But it's because 10% attack is not too bad right now. The infantry does need defense. But I will re-enchant these two in a day or two. And I will also upgrade this weapon to level 50. Okay, to be continued. Thanks for watching. Hi, we're back. So this is a new day and I just farmed additional weapon ruins, and finally we're able to upgrade Elwin's weapon to level 50. So let's complete this. Alright, and let's do this. Our music is turned off right now, but that's fine. We'll be very quick and be done with this. Alright, fantastic. Attack plus 10%, when dealing skill damage, 30% chance to decrease cooldown by 5. So now let's check out, wow, plus 359. Very comparable to actually Leon's plus 362. Very good indeed. There's still opportunity to improve these enchants more, but we will live with this. We'll leave it for now. I think this will do. We'll conserve some of the enchants. All right, so Elwin is a little bit more powerful now, and let's see what his power level is if I use Mass Made. Okay, our upgrades on Mass Made is a little lower, unfortunately. That's fine. All right, fantastic. Thank you for watching. /shoutout